Well, looky here. Got some lug nuts. Batman already starting it, which it don't bother me none. He says this is the first car that's in the boot. I said, no, that would be incorrect because my son's car was in here, if you want to be politically correct. And then he says, this would be the first thing that was primed in here. I said, that would be incorrect because I did a toolbox. Now, if you want to say your car was the first car primed in this booth, you would be correct. Let's do, it's 55 out there supposedly, it's 51 in here. It's Sunday all day, even if it rains, and the low is going to be 22. And I don't know how many gallons of kerosene it's going to take to heat that booth, because as soon as you heat it up, it's going out. But I'll worry about that tomorrow. I figure that I'll probably end up spraying the Cutlass Monday, Tuesday, and primer. And I'm going to let it set in there for like 3 days. Let the primer cure, so it'll give me a little time to work on the Danger motherfucking Ranger. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I fucking threw a tire on it, didn't I? Let's do it and go and do a commercial break for a minute. We won't get too I don't know if I left it out of the last video I did, because I do so many videos that I don't even know what got edited or what didn't get edited, but anyway, you do a little catch up. You enjoy your commercial break, you get a little snack or something. I cut this down about 10 inches. I'm still not 100% committed that's going on there, but it probably is. Was I able to cut it the first time around? No. I cut the first part, and then I had to cut some more off it, another 2 inches I believe, because this piece right here, I use this as a pattern. This is the original, and when I cut it, I just pulled it back and used it as a pattern. What had happened is when this was here, it would hit the windshield, this cowl part. I really didn't like this hood scoop that much at first. It's starting to grow on me. I don't know, I'm balling on a budget, and you know, yeah. Now there's two ways. Nope, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna explain it. You guys will just see what happens when I'm done. So the low is gonna be 22 degrees, and this is what the shoes got left for wood. That's it. I'm gonna have to buy wood. But now don't get it wrong. There's a lot of guys out there that don't have kids. I understand that. There's a lot of guys out there that do have kids. Not that one's right or wrong. I'm glad I got boys. I wouldn't care if they were girls, to tell you the truth, because I want a grandbaby, I want a girl. Anyway, my point being, I know this is a no-brainer, but you guys realize if you don't have kids, you don't get grandbabies? When you get my age, it gets a little lonely. You don't think this crouch gets lonely a little bit? I'm okay with it most days. Sometimes it's just a tad too quiet out there. You gonna get me a grandbaby? Oh, I hope I have a grandbaby. A girl? I don't care if it's a boy or girl, but I want a girl. Oh, Grandpa Shoe? Oh, he gonna be number one in that grandbaby's life. Watch this. This is just what I mean about things spiraling out of control. Y'all know how this truck started, and my problem is I try not to buy no more vehicles. I've had 11 vehicles at one time. I'm not gonna say they're all finished, okay? You know, one thing leads to another, and before you know it, your money is spread out thin. Does this truck have to have a spoiler on it? I mean a hood scoop? No. Brush guard? No. I just see potential in everything. But I tell you what, when I was younger, I wasted time in other areas of my life that I wish I had back. Anyway, you know, I could go on and use some Clecos, but I'm gonna end up using bolts because what I want to do is I want to get this snug before I grind this, so I'll have a line, because I'm going to bond it with fiberglass and then mold it in. Yeah. Could this be a waste of time? Yeah. But this is me. This is what makes me tick, is just have something laying around. Would I went out and bought a hood scoop? No. Would have I bought a brush guard? No. Did I spend a lot of time on it? Yeah, and that equals money. Why do I do it? I see potential. Now I'm looking at a step side box because they're fiberglass, and this one's ragged out. But the problem is from here to here and from there to there is different. So I've been debating. And my point being, I don't know what my point is. Do I think this is gonna take more than 29 seconds? Oh yeah. And fiberglass is itchy. Oh yeah. Is it worth it? Hell, I don't know. It's kind of like this. If I don't put this hood scoop on, I wish I would have wished I did. That makes any goddamn sense. Will I complain to myself about how much time it's gonna take? Yeah. Yep. But like I said, when I was younger, used to run the streets. That part of my life was a fucking blur. You know, at least I'll have something to show for it. Like my old man always said, don't let nobody tell you how to spend your motherfucking money because you go to work and get that money. At least if you're gonna spend your money on something, have something to show for it. Don't be just pissing it away in the wind. That's what fools do. You know? I think this is gonna be, I'm trying to justify this truck, okay? I think I'm gonna put Wild Card Custom on the side and it'd be my calling card in the wintertime. You know, really? Really, we can all justify anything in life. You know, like I said, I had 11 cars before, man. Your money gets spread thin, real thin, and they all break down. Just saying. Piece of something. Here's the real deal. I remember probably 2 years ago, sat on the back deck talking to James Freddy. And he told me something and I didn't want to hear it and I didn't like it. But you know what? The man was right. Everything's gonna fail in bodywork. I didn't like hearing it because I just got done with my S10 truck and I molded that MSC onto the metal hood and I was having an issue. This is what James Freddy said. But let me get to this in a minute. What I'm doing is putting bolts through it so when I grind this all clean top and bottom with 36, 40, 80 grit, whatever, and bond together fiberglass, I'll bond it there, pull the bolts back out, then grind it. This will all be grinded out and molded in. But this is a waste of time because this is what James Freddy taught me. Like I said, I didn't want to hear this shit, but sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. James Freddy knows his shit, okay? He knows his fucking shit. Anyway, he told me everything fails. This is how he explained it. Metal, Bondo fiberglass, MSC, ABS, all expands and contracts at a different rate in the heat. And I didn't want to hear this shit. Like I said, so I know this is gonna fail. So you can look at it as a waste of time. Yeah, I'm always thinking I can beat the odds, which I know is not true. So as long as you take that in consideration that it's gonna fail, you're gonna be upset when it does fail. You know, that's what kind of bums me out about James Freddy is I understand that he doesn't make videos and I don't know what the reason is and I'm cool with it. But when I watch like James Freddy, things he takes for granted, I don't want to use takes for granted, things that he just takes for everyday knowledge that he has, because he's young compared to me. He has a lot more knowledge than me. Painting, doing body work. He's been in the game way longer than me. Maybe not longer in the game than I have, but been in an environment around other people to learn how they do it. That's why I miss when James Freddy doesn't do videos. Just like Sandtech, I miss that because it helps me to grow. to be a better body man, better paint, stuff like that. Why am I spending this shit on? I don't know. Because I'm fucking making videos for you know who, and then James Freddy thinks that I got 4 more weeks in me of doing videos every day. Really? Come on, y'all gonna get tired of the shoe spitting out shit, because my throat's gonna get dry from talking so damn much about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Can't get amen on that one. See that little spot where it's starting to rust? This is what I did 3 years ago. Ground that out, put some rust deadener on it, put some rattle can primer. So 3 winters and 3 summers would equal 3 years. People, if you can't do body work right now, at least sand the stuff out, put rust deadener on it, and rattle can it. It will sure slow down the process of rust. Rust never sleeps. It never sleeps. It's not a how-to video. This is how I do it. I want whatever I'm bonding to metal. The reason being is because first thing is I don't know how durable this stuff is right here. So my tiger hair or marglass, whatever you decide to use when I do over the lip, basically that's where the scoop's going to be. I want to grind another inch. That's just what I want to do. So I grind it out with this, then I feather it in with Hutchison Bondo Eliminator. Basically all it is a 8-inch grinder. That's basically what it is. And they put a handle on it because it'll get away from you. That's just how I do it. I feather it out. Do I want to wear a mask? No, when I'm doing this, because it fogs up my glasses. Better to fog up my glasses than clog up my lungs. I'm telling you people, when you get old, everything you do in life, one way or another, it will catch up to you. I'm telling you, listen to an old man. Been down this road. I always wear protection. Always. It's the easiest and simplest thing you can do. This is how you get in a habit. The easiest way, everything in life is just a habit. Good habit, bad habit. This is the easiest way to remember how to use protection. If you have kids and your kids are doing body work and you walked out in the garage and they were grinding or doing whatever, sanding, you tell them put a mask on. If you don't have kids, say your mom or your dad is out there doing body work and messing with Bondo or grinding and sanding. First thing that comes is like, man, you're concerned about their lungs because you want to live forever. Just keep thinking that and say, you know what, you need to do it your damn self. Trust me, everything is just a habit. After 30 days, you can have a good habit, bad habit, whatever habit you want.